What's up YouTube, EasyGoingMC back with another Minecraft video. Today we're on episode 27 of EasyGoing Survival. Today we got some, decent plans. We're going to be working on the base area. Specifically, we're going to be doing some more work down in this room down here. I want to do a couple of things down here. So when I had a treasure room where I have all my treasures, something similar to what we had in the first season of EasyGoing Survival, where we had a place where we stored all our most valuable gear. I also want to hook this thing up to the top, so I want to add some like staircases, in these four axes, 4 points, these things. I'll have staircases going up to the top, I think, or at least add some kind of elevator, something to elevate us up, because currently there's no way to get up from this area up to that area up above. We definitely want to link the base together, and then I think what we're going to do is I'm going to map out an area in the center, so maybe like this far in, circled this wide, and we're going to dig that down farther and have a bit of another level to this whole thing, if that makes any sense at all. So yeah guys, I guess what we should get started with is, maybe we should do some of the mapping out and digging. I think that sounds pretty fun, and I'm going to be honest with you guys, I'm very tired right now. It's super late, I need to record, and yeah, sorry my voice is tired for the first couple of clips, but alright, let's get into it. This is kind of funny. Oh, this is fun, Just swinging away, getting some nether wart blocks, technically. Swinging away at this fungi trees, kind of get some blocks for the floor. Oh yeah, I love this stuff. Get some nylium too. Oh man, this is perfect. Alright. You'll see what I'm doing with this in just one. So I'm currently looking for one warped nylium block, as well as, grabbing some of the other things in here that might be useful, like soul things and chains and stuff. And I'm getting concerned that I do not have a single warped nylium in here. Oh man. That'd be brutal. If I have to go all the way to a warp forest just to get that. I was just in the nether too. Get out of here. Man, I think I have to do it. I have to go back to the nether. Alright, I'll be right back. I gotta warp nylium and then we can actually start building. Get out of here, you pesky bird. Not gonna lie, after taking a break for a couple weeks on vacation, I haven't placed this many blocks in a while. I'm not gonna lie, I'm getting a bit of a, they call it carpet tunnel or whatever, when your thumb starts to hurt. I think that's the right term. Yeah, man. Yeah, I've just been clicked so many times. This is quite a large area, not gonna lie. It's definitely bigger than it looks. Alright, let's get him. Ooh, nice. Okay. Is he gonna die? Hopefully he dies. But yeah, this... Oh, you creeper. Oh. 1 for 1. There we go. 2 for 1. Nice. It's quite a big area. I mean, it's like 20 stacks netherrack we've placed in here so far. So yeah, not bad. Of course, now we got to basically place it all again. We got to double place because we got to bone meal every single one of these blocks. That's not going to be fun. Not going to lie. Not going to be fun at all. But is what it is, I guess. Let's get going on it. And start bone mealing and turning all of this into warped nylium. Finally getting used to the new words. It's only been about 2 months since the nether update came out, right? Good thing I'm finally getting used to it. Alright, let's get going. And just like that, well, yeah, it's all looking good. Cool. I bone mealed all of it, and I also bone mealed it again, I guess you could say, to add some extra texture with the plants and the fungi, and I also used some shroom lights as lighting. I was going to put carpet, light blue carpet over it, but honestly, cyan would go better for sure, but I kind of like the orange. Like, the orange sort of fits in really well with this color. Like, it fits in well, it matches it a little bit, but it also adds some extra accent, a little bit of, we could use some more bushes in this area, as Corrales and the Zoomovoid say. There we go, cool. That's looking good. Alright, yeah, this is the orange adds like a little bit of pop to it, I guess. Makes it a little more exciting to look at. Throw a couple more of this shrubberies in. This is looking good. This floor is done. Sweet. Cool. Now it's, dig down. What we're going to be doing in this section is, instead of making it more blue, we're actually going to tier it, and this will be completely red. So we'll do a very similar red wall of this with the crimson planks, as well as the netherwort blocks making up these panels. Obviously it'd be slightly smaller in scale, but it should still look pretty good. I'm pretty excited. One thing I think is kind of funny though is I guess I made an error in the circle because okay, we have 3 blocks, but then we have 4 blocks here. Wait, 2. It's all. Oh, I know. I can fix this. I'll fix this at some point. I'll put like some streamlights to remind myself. It's this. This is supposed to be 3, and this is supposed to be 3. So basically, it's supposed to go out 1 more block, and then go up here. Oh, okay. Well, that'll be a reminder. All right. I'm gonna dig down, fix that up, and finish up the digging hole. But after I go to sleep for the night, because I am tired as heck. And I forgot to do it again. There's a black bar on top. I'm just going to put the back bars. I'd rather have double black bars than have to forget to do this and then have the videos messed up. Alright guys, I'll be back in a bit. So first thoughts are, yeah, it looks good. Alright, I like this. The only thing is, the way the circle lines up on the top is that it, we have this here which acts as a trim, but then there's that up there where it all sort of just meets. It doesn't look too bad with the, oops. It doesn't look too bad if I can get up here. It doesn't look too bad with the wood, but it looks pretty bad with this, I would say. I think we definitely need to add this and consider potentially moving this over. But the thing is, if I did do this, then that would be exposed up here. I mean, I could just have the circle be too thick. Do something like this. Like have the circle like that. And I'll have to do some experimentation for sure. We'll consider. I think I'm like the circle thicker. I think that'd look a little bit better even up here. Like this doesn't look that bad, honestly. So yeah, we'll play around with that. I'm gonna keep working, play around with this up here, and I think we get something moving. We still need to fix this over here as well. So yeah, guys, I'm gonna keep working. I think we're getting on a pretty good start, sort of figuring out how this is gonna look. So I guess we just gotta keep on moving. Looking good, oh my god. Do I not have any fireworks left either? Oh no! Oh man. Alright, 1 second. Looking much better. So I added that overhang as I discussed, and that looks, yeah, 10 times better, easily. Of course, I missed 2 blocks. And I also took the shulker boxes down, so we have a much clearer view of this area. I'm very happy with how this looks, honestly. Like, this looks really cool. I'm pretty happy. If we come up to the top, we can take a look at this ring. Yeah, it's a little thick, but there's not a lot we could do. We could remove the outer layer blocks and then add maybe like a step up with blackstone or maybe a different material. I'll have to consider that. That is probably the only other thing I would do, because I definitely prefer the slightly worse circle up here, but the much better overhang down there. It's just a trade we're gonna have to make. Though I do think maybe like some quartz stairs going up could look good. We'll have to play around with all of that, to be honest. So yeah, I guess break this weeping vine. Definitely missed a couple of those. Alright, so yeah, going forward, what we got to do now is, of course, we got to do the floor. So we're going to do a similar style up there, except there's not going to be donuts. It's going to be a solid circle, straight through the whole thing, of just, yeah, crimson nilium. Let's get going. Looking good, looking good. This floor was a lot quicker to put in place than the one up above, mainly because I just had like 8 stacks of this crimson nilium, so I didn't have to actually bone meal any netherrack. But yeah, I really like the clashing, the contrast between the red and the blue, but it also just goes very well together. Honestly, like this complements this, but it's also separate. Like, got the warped area up above here, we got the crimson area down below. So yeah, I guess looking forward, we got a couple things we're able to do. So first, I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and obviously fix that. But then second, I think it's my idea for the roof. I think I can get some scaffolding, but I think this should look pretty cool, if I'm correct. And you might know where I'm going because I already have the chains and I have soul lanterns. Let's like fly on up what I would like to do is just go up here, you know, get on the roof and just place some chains. And yeah, place some chains, put the lanterns on some chains, and yeah, do something like this, you know, drop down below. That looks pretty cool. Imagine just having a few of those hanging down from the ceiling, providing a little bit more light, a little bit more detail. I think that's what we gotta go for. All right, as you can see, that side's repaired. I don't even remember which side it was, to be honest. Then we've also added some splotches of red netherwort blocks down below, and that actually made this look way, way better. I really like the splotches. They're looking pretty good, I think only thing I want to add, maybe just a small one kind of over here-ish, adding a couple roots or something. There we go. That's looking amazing. Really digging that. Awesome. I guess the only thing we can do is something like this. Okay, sweet. All right, now let's talk about what we're going to do next. So basically, as you guys know, we've been working towards this area for, I think there's been 3 episodes. So one episode, I did the area directly above this, where it's more of the normal base. I can't really show you where that is right now. But then I also did the area, I did this wall, and then this episode, we obviously have done this floor, and we dug this hole, and I've designed the red area down below. So I kind of want to share what we're going to be putting down in these areas. I already kind of hinted at it later on, but essentially there's 2 main things. So first, on every single side, I want an elevator and then a water pit drop going up, so in all 4 quadrants of the base. Then coming down here, I think we'll use this rockets to transport. This area is fairly big. It's pretty easy to fly with the elytra in here. So we'll use rockets to get back up, and we'll add some rocket refueling stations at some point down here where we can get rockets or ender pearls so we can get back up to that level. And in this level, I want in each direction, so 1 direction, 2 directions, 3 directions, 4. I would like to add some fancy doors, if that makes sense. Bounce back up to the top. I want to add some doors, probably some type of cool piston door going in this direction. And essentially, yeah, we'll go off in this direction for one, we'll go off in that direction for the other, and we'll basically just have hallways going out with various things. So some of the things I want down in this area in these hallways are A, a super smelter, B, a treasure room. So earlier in between the episode and last, when I was doing some sorting, if we pop up here, you'll actually find that if we go over here, I sorted out all of our treasure stuff basically into this. So I have a bunch of heads in here and some other stuff and like elytras and saddles. I'd like the place to put some of this on display, so I'll have some mob heads on display, more like treasures like elytras and more rare stuff like wither skeleton skulls, even though we have several stacks of them now. The dragon egg, I want to have all that kind of stuff on display. Something very similar to what we did in Easygoing Survival Season 1. I think that could be a lot of fun to do something like that, but obviously make the build look a lot cooler, make it a lot more grand. Also in that area, I would like a super smelter. We'll hop back down there now. I would definitely like to have a big super smelter of like stack of furnaces at least, something that can smelt a lot of items very fast in this area. And I think the base area is the perfect place to have that. I haven't really thought of a design or if I want to make my own or do something someone else's design yet, but stay tuned for that one. And then also, the third thing, and I don't really know beyond this what we're going to have in here, but we're going to come up with things, is I want a farm board. So Impulse SV has this in his season, where basically has a board, and every time he finishes a farm, he lights it up. So I want to make a board with all the farms, and I'll actually generate a list of all the farms. So we can go talk about that right now. Alright guys, so I've come up with a design. I was using blackstone, but then I decided that quartz just goes a whole of a lot better with the area up here, and then obviously we have the blackstone tubes. But if we drop down here, yep, just a very simple little water drop elevator right there, and then have a very simple water elevator right here that brings you up to here. So I think the next step is, of course, probably add some stairs here and then replicate this on all 3 sides. I think that would be pretty good. More work has been done. We now have 2 more of them in place. Identical little capsules. It definitely fits right in. Like a minor detail actually makes it kind of look a little better down here. in my opinion. But yeah, it's a small little structure of just enough detail to look good in my opinion. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with how this is churning out. I did just realize though we did miss. Whoops. I guess we gotta climb up here. 3 blocks on this side, just like so. You might be wondering where I got all the extra quartz, and well, the answer should be pretty clear. But it is piglin bartering is where I got it from. Yeah, that's so useful. I just have quartz now. I don't have to trade or mine for it. I just got a shulker box full and can convert it to blocks. Also got 2 more shulker boxes of blackstone. I think there's some spawnable spaces down here still. This is also a slime chunk, so we'll always have to deal with slimes, unfortunately. Alright, but yeah, one more quadrant, and then I think we're done with the elevators. Alright, this is looking cool. I made a couple changes that I think just really make it work. So the red carpet obviously just looks 10 times better in this area. Plus, if we come up here, I added that chain, which I don't even know which one it was. But basically what I did is I added this detail where it hangs down from the top. So we have these blackstone, the polished blackstone. I put it in like a grid formation up there with a quartz blocks in the center and just that soul lantern hanging out and just a couple chains below it. That looks cool. This looks really cool. I think the only thing is I want to add some, I think I need to add some stairs to that. Now that is looking 5 times better. Gotta say those stairs really made the world of difference, but also just that little centerpiece breaks up the whole roof, makes it look a little cooler. Did get rid of one of the lanterns, but with that added detail, we don't really need a ton of lanterns in the area anyways. So yeah, this is looking cool. This room I'm loving a lot. It's just looking beautiful down here. Wow. I love these new nether blocks. So much fun to use. Anyway guys, I hope you enjoyed. If you enjoy content like this, I am releasing another episode of base building pretty coming up soon, so yeah, make sure if you don't want to miss that to do whatever you need to do, sub, hit the bell, I don't really know. But yeah, hopefully we can do some more base work soon, though I do think in the next episode we will be building a sugarcane farm, so look forward to that if you're interested in that. Hope that you guys can check that out. But other than that guys, I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll catch you all later. Have an easygoing day. Bye-bye.